بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. السلام علیکم. میرا نام ہے ذیشان عثمانی. You all know me. Scholar, I have a question for you. So this is very, very difficult for people back home to understand the venture capital thing. This is kind of Silicon Valley thingy. They do not understand what is SAVE, what is MFN, what is discount, what is P-value, post-value valuation, how to raise fund, what is seed, what is Series A. They got very, very confused. Is there a way where they can learn about those things? Do you teach? If you teach, where they can come and join you, so they would learn directly from the horse's mouth, learn directly from you, who has invested, who have experience of 50 years of investing. So yeah, one question.
Absolutely. Yeah, so that's really the reason of why we created Venture University. We launched Venture University about 5-6 years ago, and it's a platform where people can learn about venture capital, private equity, and angel investing. It is an investor accelerator. We are really the group that created the category. The term investor accelerator didn't even exist 5-6 years ago. The concept of a startup accelerator existed, where founders can join a startup accelerator. They can learn about doing a pitch deck. They can learn about pitching investors. And that's kind of grown over the last 20 years with Y Combinator, 500 Startups, Plug and Play, Techstars. But to have a balanced ecosystem, while we have a growing number of people being educated of how to be founders, what we need is the balanced ecosystem. Is we need to grow the number of investors by educating them, increasing the quality of investors in the market, from angel investors, family offices, institutional investors, so they understand the asset class of venture capital and private equity better. So Venture University is the number one investor accelerator in the world. We launched in 2018. We've now graduated over 800 people from the program on a global basis. We've had people across the United States, but we have had a lot of people from Asia Pacific, Middle East, Africa, Europe, all around the world. And the platform includes two core parts. There's an educational portion of the platform where we teach a masterclass, advanced modules, and fireside chats. The masterclass is a week program. So like Monday through Friday, where we go in depth on all the aspects of what is venture capital. How do you do venture capital? How do you break into the industry? And how do you invest in that asset class? It's about 250 slides that we go through. We then have 16 advanced modules. Those modules include things like building a financial model from scratch, understanding cap tables of equity ownership in companies, understanding M&A and IPO, how to raise a fund, how to pitch LPs, all the legal aspects of M&A and IPO. So we get 16 advanced modules. We're also working on one with Zishan, specifically on Sharia law, being Sharia compliant with fundraising. And so you get those 16 modules. Then we also have the fireside chats, where every week we do 2 fireside chats with other venture funds and private equity funds. It's a great way to network with more VCs and potentially get hired by those venture funds as well. And as people go through the program, we will then help match with investment opportunities to work at other funds after the program. And so overall, you're getting access to an alumni basis of over 800 people that are working in the venture industry, running their own funds. There's some funds now where everyone that works there actually graduated from Venture University, similar to like Harvard Business School or Wharton Business School, where they consistently hire other people from their school. That's already starting to happen at Venture University. And over the next decade, we're looking now to grow from about 800 alumni to probably close to 9,000 alumni as we continue to grow deeper in international markets as well as in the U.S. And so people that want to join the program, you can apply at Venture University. We're also going to have a custom link that we're going to provide Zishan for applying to then speak with our head of admissions. We accept roughly about 35 people per quarter, and the individuals can join for 1 to 4 quarters. The reason that you might want to join for a whole year is to really build an investment track record. You have the educational portion, but you also have what we have is called the investment apprenticeship, where you join as an analyst, associate, principal, or venture fellow, but you're part of the investment team. You're doing the sourcing, due diligence, investment evaluation, bring things to partners meeting, bring things to the investment committee, and then we'll make somewhere between like around 3 to 7 investments a quarter, but we're going to do about 15 investments during the year that are new companies and about 10 to 15 follow-ons. So if you're with us for a whole year, you're going to graduate with about 25 to 30 portfolio companies. So you're building a real portfolio for yourself. And then you can choose if you want to continue angel investing, if you want to launch your own investor syndicate to start investing in deals on your own. And we also train you how to become your own emerging fund manager to launch your own dedicated fund as well. So we really help you kind of go through the whole process of kind of crawl, walk, jog, and run to scale you all the way through your venture career. And the people that are joining are in their 20s all the way up through their 60s. So roughly people with anywhere from 5 years to 30 years of work experience that are doing the program, and you're learning from people like myself and my other partners, where we've deployed about $7 billion over that time frame. So about $2 billion in venture capital, about $7 billion on the real estate side. So you're learning from people that have been very successful. On the venture, we've deployed $2 billion, and we've returned over a 4x cash on cash. So we've turned $2 billion into $8 billion. So learning from people that have actually done this at scale successfully. Lots of great case studies of things that worked, things that haven't worked, and you're joining an alumni base that provides a long tail of value to everyone that goes through the program.
Great, thank you.